something adept exploiting and finding weaknesses, sure.
But that's not fair. You don't even know, Groovy. Oh.
Damn, why now? Adele!
Welcome to Classic Game Room. If you dig your turn-based tactical strategy, then you need to play some Vandal Hearts. This is Vandal Hearts II from Konami on the original Sony PlayStation.
Yeah, strange thing though, being here with y'all all grown up, looking out this here view. I ain't never expected this as a kid. I figured I'd be running moonshine. Yes, it's true. But boy, have you ever changed, like a friggin' Jedi now. Welcome to Vandal Hearts II from Konami, released in 1998, an amazing turn-based tactical strategy game. And one with some really awful voice acting, but only on my super secret special edition. The rest of you will just have to read it and make up your own voices. See if you can do any better. Holding serious reciprocation. But Dad, even you, what are y'all saying? It's a rich plot, thick with political intrigue, spiced with young love. And a lot of characters to follow throughout this monstrous game. Come hither, my puppet. Egad, Lord Cosimo!
I will kill you. I will kill you. I will kill
Exclamation
you.
point!
Kill you.
Entertain him well, my puppet. What the f-
It would take far too long to explain what's going on in this review. There's multiple kingdoms, your characters grow up, but it primarily revolves around your hero and his love interest, Adele.
Father was right. You are just a peasant, a dirty criminal.
No, it ain't true. Italians gotta listen.
So prepare for some sloppy acting and hours and hours and hours of reading and turn-based tactical strategy fun. This is a genre I particularly enjoy with games like Final Fantasy Tactics and Front Mission, as well as the original Vandal Hearts. What makes this one unique and interesting is the way that you move your pieces around the playfield, turn by turn, alternating between you and your computer enemy. So it's not like Front Mission where you just move all of your robots at once and unload everything on your opponents. You move piece by piece and your opponent does the same. So you can attack someone, but they can also just move out of the way. And this makes for really interesting and fun strategy, because I think it forces you to play defensively. What I would do is move a piece and then wait to see what the enemy does. And when they move, a little E appears over their unit. That means they've moved for their turn. And then you can just wail on them, remembering that your pieces also have the same issue and can be left wide open. And one thing you gotta keep in mind, a big thing actually, is that if your hero is killed, you lose the battle.
Damn, why now? Adele!
And that can really be a weak point in your strategy. It took me a while to figure this out because typically in strategy games I make the main character the most powerful and destroy the most enemies with them like I do in Front Mission, but that can totally backfire on you in Vandal Hearts II.
Where's Groovy? I haven't seen him for a great while.
So I went with a different strategy in this game that I really like, where I made my hero the healer. So Groovy just hangs out in the back and heals everybody while gaining experience points and never taking any damage. It's brilliant. Can't believe it took me this long to figure that out. Vandal Hearts II is also a massive game with like hundreds of hours of gameplay, and you may choose to play it that long because there's multiple endings, and it's fun to go replay battles and try to unlock all of the treasure chests and collect all of the weapons in the game. It'll take you a good 10 hours just to get into it, but if you're familiar with this genre, you'll get up to speed quickly, as you have weapon attacks, magic attacks, healing spells, and the game looks and sounds good on the original PlayStation or PlayStation 3 as well. Prepare for a challenge though. Vandal Hearts 2 doesn't make your quest easy. You'll face many, many powerful enemies, some of which have bigger magic spells than you do, and the magic in particular looks great in this game. You don't want to be on the receiving end of it though, so I'll give you another piece of advice. When you encounter enemy mages, attack them as quickly as possible or just mess with them to deplete their magic. And you gotta watch moving in a tight group as well, because your opponents will use powerful magic spells that hurt multiple characters at once, and I learned that through many battles the hard way. You gotta figure that each battle takes about 30-40 minutes, and losing it in the last 30 seconds kind of sucks. Over the years, the video game industry has attempted to promote games for active use and healthy living and weight loss or whatever, but this is the healthiest kind of game that you can play because you can play it on the treadmill. There's very little motion, and the strategy just eats up the hours as you walk or run. So I'd like to thank Vandal Hearts II for allowing me to eat pancakes and bacon without fear of a heart attack. And I'd also like to thank Wire Wizard from Florida for sending this game to the show quite some time ago. It took me a while to play the first one, and it's taking me a while to play this one. I really like it, though. It's Vandal Hearts 2. I gotta highly, highly recommend this game for you tactical strategy fans. It's an excellent game with some great characters and good writing that takes a while to get into it, but I think you'll find a lot to love about Vandal Hearts 2, so thanks again to Wire Wizard. It's good for your heart, it's good for your brain, and it's always fun to light people on fire with magic dragons. It's Vandal Hearts 2.
I can't take any more of this. I'm dropping back for a smoke. Worst acting ever.